Now it's time for Perspective on the programme, and it is an award that celebrates the unsung activists who are positively impacting their communities and go above and beyond to tick things off the world's most important to-do list. This is the Global Citizen Prize, and we're now going to meet one of its winners. Andrew Ddebme is the founder of MobiKlinic, which is using digital solutions to transform healthcare access in parts of rural Africa, and he joins us now on the programme. Thanks very much for being with us on the programme. First of all then, explain us exactly what MobiKlinic is. What does it do?
Thank you so much for having me. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. MobiKlinic is a digital health institution that uses technology to improve last-mile health delivery. In much of sub-Saharan Africa, we have two underlying problems when it comes to healthcare. That is long distances and also few medics. We have one doctor for every 25,000 people here in Uganda and much of sub-Saharan Africa. So at MobiKlinic, we said, look, let's create a digital tool that empowers community health workers to interface with the few existing doctors. And that way, we can build an equitable model where everyone can access basic health services. Yeah, we should remember that half of the world lacks access to basic health services. And this is according to the World Economic Forum Report 2019. And many of these people come from the global south, and Africa is one of these areas. So at MobiKlinic, we are coming very ably to solve the challenges in health access. And
so what kind of information does it have on the app?
Pardon me?
What kind of information would people find on the app?
All right. So on the application, we focus on community health workers because we are intentional on creating more first-line respondents in communities. And then the community health worker is able to find information that helps them diagnose the patient, interface with senior doctors by chat system, also by call, and also calling for an ambulance. And there is also an artificial intelligence chatbot that supports further in case there is no doctor online, and also integrated referral. We do not work in isolation. We partner with government facilities and also private health facilities, all in a bid to unlock basic health services.
And I know it's helped thousands of people. Where did you get the idea from?
Yeah. In 2018, I did some volunteering work with the African Union, and I traveled much of sub-Saharan Africa, and I was shocked to see that the issue of health is a big challenge in Africa. So I began to think of an idea: how do we unlock basic health services for our people in Africa? And that is when Novartis International called for an ideas contest at the start of 2019, which I participated in, and over 700 ideas were collected, and our idea of MobiKlinic was selected the best. So we started off with that global validation, and we came down in Uganda, in eastern Uganda, to build the digital tools that improve last mile health delivery and health access.
I'd like to talk a bit about you as well. I mean, I know you began life, didn't you, living in the slums in Kampala. You had 9 other siblings, and you've powered yourself, haven't you, to become a renowned health lawyer, also now an entrepreneur. I mean, it's an incredible personal story. How have you managed to achieve that? Yeah.
First, I would like to attribute this transformation to education. So education is very important. It helps us unlock our potentials. And then the other is, obviously thinking in the line of innovation and concern for the communities. That is how I transitioned from being a health lawyer into now being more proactive and a health systems designer, all in a bid for health equity, because that's where my passion lies. So, yeah.
And presumably, I mean, where did the education come from? Was it your parents who were helping you to do that? Was it something that you drove yourself to do, or?
Yes, the education came from my parents, but also the schools that I attended really supported my education. They contributed to my education journey by offering scholarships because I had come from a very humble background. So I feel that it's upon acquiring the education, it's good that we improve the communities and make livelihoods better. So our dream of revolutionizing last mile health delivery in Africa will take myself, but also other like-minded people and organizations out there that we call upon to work with us.
I mean, it's kind of become a double dream for you, hasn't it, in a way, because you're pushing for education for all and also helping in healthcare as well.
Exactly. Sure. Yeah.
And why do you think that those are the areas that really need to be concentrated on for people to improve the lives of people?
I do much believe that these are areas that amount to basic needs so as to have a transformed society. Healthcare, when we come to healthcare, healthcare is as important as the right to life. The right to health and the right to life are intertwined because, when you wake up, you need to be sure of your good well-being before you report to work. So, and the pandemic of COVID taught us this, that never before had we seen the world shutting down because everybody was scared for their health. And this should be a reminder to governments, to stakeholders, and to individuals that, before we think of anything else, before we invest anywhere else, we should think health first. And so I think health is very critical because it ensures life. And everyone should have a right to healthcare and be able to access healthcare. Similarly, also education, because when people are enlightened and educated, then they are able to they're able to live better lives. And that is why also part of our tools is a virtual basic healthcare skilling academy that we created called MobiKlinic, where we are training people on the basic health skills such that they're able to know what to do when they encounter different health emergencies. And we have an amazing team of professionals. Together, we partner with the leading health studies university here in East Africa called Clark University. And we are doing this jointly. And so we feel that these are very important rights that we're ensuring, and we are being proactive about them, not just advocating, but even creating solutions, that are scalable for our people.
Well, it's great that you're continuing the work, because it's obviously been recognised what you've done so far as well, winning that Global Citizens Prize. So congratulations once again, and thank you very much for joining us there, Andrew Ddebme, talking to us there from Kampala. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. This is the prize. Thank you.
Thank you. He's got his award with him there. Thanks. Good to see it.